Why women can't forget men with these Stoic traits. Welcome to Ancient Stoic Secrets. Today, we're diving into a profound truth. Attraction isn't about what you own, the car you drive, or your perfect physique. It's about your inner strength, your sense of self, and the energy you project. Have you ever wondered why some men, despite having less, seem to attract women effortlessly? Meanwhile, you work hard to build your ideal life, yet something is still missing. The secret isn't in what you have, it's in who you are. Let's explore how embracing Stoic wisdom can help you become the kind of man who naturally draws people to you, especially women. Part 1. The illusion of external validation. We've all been taught that the key to attraction is a formula: build wealth, look great, and maintain social status. Many men follow this blueprint, getting fit, landing the right job, buying the car, but still feel invisible. They get attention, but it's not the kind they want. The truth is, it's not about your accomplishments. Women are drawn to your energy, not your external achievements. The real key is how you make them feel when they're with you. When you stop trying to impress and simply focus on being yourself, the attraction follows naturally. Part 2. Internal strength. The root of true attraction. Attraction isn't about what you have. It's about how you make women feel. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude inner strength, those who are grounded in who they are, who aren't seeking validation. The most magnetic men are not the wealthiest or the most physically perfect, but the ones who possess self-assurance. They know their value without needing external approval. This self-possession is the core of true attraction. Women want to feel safe, seen, and understood. And this starts with your emotional stability. Part 3. The power of self-possession. Self-possession is one of the most powerful qualities a man can have. It's the ability to remain calm, centered, and confident in any situation. Think about it. Aren't the most attractive people the ones who aren't trying too hard? The man who's comfortable with himself and doesn't need to impress others naturally draws people in. Women are attracted to men who don't need anyone's approval to feel good about themselves. When you stop performing and start being, that's when your true power shines through. Part 4. Pre-selection. The subtle magnetism of confidence. Pre-selection is an invisible yet powerful force in attraction. It's not about showing off or bragging about how many women are interested in you. It's about the quiet confidence you project. When women sense that other women are drawn to you, their curiosity peaks. They wonder, what do they see in him that I'm missing? That curiosity is the beginning of attraction. True pre-selection comes from a man who doesn't need to prove anything. His confidence speaks for itself. It's the silent energy that makes him magnetic. Part 5. Internal versus external value. The world often tells us that external value, money, status, looks, defines our worth. But the truth is, this external value is fragile. It can be lost, replaced, or taken away. True value comes from within. It's about your inner strength, your character, and how you carry yourself. Women are attracted to men who have a strong internal foundation, who are emotionally grounded, and who don't need to rely on external validation. When your value comes from within, it becomes unshakable and magnetic. Part 6. The dangers of seeking external validation. Seeking external validation is a trap. When you rely on others to tell you that you're enough, you communicate that you don't believe in your own worth. Women can feel this insecurity, and it repels them. The key to true attraction is self-validation. When you start to believe in your own worth, you stop needing validation from others. Women are drawn to men who are confident in themselves, who don't need external approval to feel good about who they are. Part 7. The Stoic art of emotional control. Emotional control is one of the most attractive qualities a man can develop. This doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means staying calm, composed, and grounded no matter what life throws your way. Women are drawn to men who can handle pressure without losing their cool. This emotional stability shows strength and self-mastery. When you can remain calm and respond with clarity, you demonstrate a level of maturity and strength that is incredibly magnetic. Emotional control is the ultimate sign of emotional maturity. Part 8. The power of rejection. Rejection isn't something to fear. It's a powerful tool when used correctly. By rejecting what doesn't align with your values, whether they're from women, society, or fleeting pleasures, you show inner strength. You're not desperate to please or gain approval. The man who is willing to walk away from things that don't serve him creates an aura of mystery and power. Women are drawn to men who respect themselves enough to reject what doesn't align with their principles. Rejection becomes a symbol of strength, not weakness. Part 9. Developing presence and authenticity. True presence is one of the most attractive qualities you can develop. It's about being fully engaged in the moment, not thinking about the next thing or rehearsing what you'll say. When you are present, you make people feel seen and heard. Authenticity is key here. Women are drawn to men who are real, who show up as themselves, not as some version of who they think they should be. When you embrace who you are, flaws and all, it makes you more relatable and appealing. Authenticity creates deep, lasting emotional connections. Part 10. Living by Stoic principles. Living by Stoic principles. Accepting what you can't control, focusing on your own growth, and cultivating emotional resilience creates a man who is unshakable. Stoic men are grounded in their own beliefs and are not swayed by external circumstances. Women are drawn to men who live with purpose and authenticity. When you stop performing for the world and start living with integrity, you'll naturally attract people who resonate with your inner strength. Stoicism teaches us to be at peace with who we are, and that peace is magnetic. Part 11. Becoming the man who doesn't chase. The paradox of attraction is simple. When you stop chasing, you begin to attract. The man who is secure in himself, who doesn't need validation from others, becomes the most attractive person in the room. Women are drawn to men who aren't desperate for their attention, but who choose to be present, confident, and authentic. The more you embrace your true self, the more you will attract women who value you for who you truly are. Stop chasing and start becoming the man who naturally draws people in. Part 12. The ultimate attraction. Inner peace and self-sufficiency. The ultimate key to attraction is inner peace and self-sufficiency. When you are at peace with who you are, you stop seeking validation from the outside world. This inner calm radiates outward, making you magnetic to others. Women are drawn to men who are emotionally self-sufficient, men who don't need external circumstances to define their worth. When you cultivate this inner peace and stop performing for validation, you'll find that the world and women are naturally drawn to your grounded energy. So, what's the secret to unstoppable attraction? It's simple. Stop chasing. Start becoming the best version of yourself. When you embrace your inner strength, cultivate emotional control, and live authentically, you'll naturally attract women and deep, meaningful connections. If this video resonated with you, like this video, subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets, and begin your journey toward becoming the kind of man who doesn't chase approval. He attracts it. Remember, the world needs more men who lead with inner strength and authenticity, not those who chase external validation.